What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we are going to be doing a gameplay. And okay, we have two DLs kind of just sitting there. The player that we are going to be looking to do a gameplay with is one of the gods of previous 2Ks, but I don't think he's been great. I really do not think, or not that he's been great, I really don't think he's great this year. It's Andrei Kirilenko. It's kind of a pity. I don't think they gave him the worst release in the world. I also don't think they gave him the best release in the world. I just want to see what price he is going for, because it's about an hour or so. He's more than 5k. What crazy person is buying this card for over 10k? You are kidding me. This card sucks. He's 20k. He's awful. And like, when I mean he's awful, I mean he's awful. My god. I thought it was going to be so much cheaper to buy him. I thought we were going to be seeing like Boris DL level. 25,000 MT. Okay, I'll try him out. See what he's all about. 23.5k. We have spent 23.5k on a Kirilenko. I just want to see what price all of these current cards are. Or not these current cards, the Flash 2 set. X is now Dunkers, they're here. Brandon Roy was in the last set. Gilbert Arenas, I'm guessing 400k or so. 300 with an hour to go. Oscar Robertson, guessing over 100. He's bad though. Yeah, Oscar Robertson's not very good. Richie Guerin, he's actually not half bad. He's not half bad. Let's see what Dwight Howard is. What promo is that? Oh, Flash glitched. Flash glitched. Dwight Howard. Or say not Dwight Howard, Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan is 500,000. And there's nowhere near as many of these that are pulled, is there? I think you'll be able to get them cheap. I think if you just happen to get the right one, there's like 50 of them up in like a minute. If you happen to get the right one, you might be able to get them cheap, but in general, I don't think that's going to be the case. So I was going to throw him into the team, Kirilenko into the team at the end of the bench. Just going to try him out in TTO, just overall, just gameplay of him. And is he a power forward? Yes, he is. So Andrei Kirilenko. 84.95, 14 goals. He's got Pick Dodger gold, Chase Down Artist, Heart Crusher, Interceptor, Intimidator. Dude doesn't even have gold clamps. Like, oh no, sorry, I looked at upgradable badges. He does have gold clamps. He's got Drop Stepper, Silver, Fancy Footwork Silver. In terms of like the badges he can get though, he can get Quick First Step. He can't get range, which is a little bit of a problem. And his handles are really bad. Like, he's got some of the worst handles in the game. He's got no real post game. Great mid range though. Good enough 3-ball. Like 80's fine. 82 ball handle again with a lot of floor general. Means he can speed boost. 91 blocks, fantastic. Really bad perimeter defense, but he's got clamps, so that doesn't really matter. He's got okay speed, ball acceleration, and really good lateral quickness. He kind of reminds me of like a slightly better version of that Sapphire. He's like, actually no, he's basically a much worse version of the Diamond Kirilenko from last year. That's basically what he is. He's a much worse version of the Diamond Kirilenko that we got in like January. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. We're going to try his release, go play with him a bit of shoot around, and we're going to play a game of TTO. So anyway, now let's get on to it. He's got hot zones only in one corner. Let's set this release. Oh, it's not terrible. Can he shoot from the corners though? I'm not entirely sure of that. That's a long 2, isn't it? I'm not entirely sure, but what even releases this? Man, base. This kind of reminds me a little bit of Kirilenko's release in 2K18. If you guys don't remember Kirilenko's release back then, it kind of reminds me of Kirilenko's release in 2K18. But base 11 is gone, so this is not the worst release in the world. I will be the first to admit that it is by no means the worst release in the world. Definitely not the best release ever, but it's not awful. Like, he will hit consistently enough, especially if you get used to his shot. If you can get used to his shot from the corners, he will hit very, very consistently. If you're wondering why I'm not greening these, I just turned off shot feedback, because shot feedback apparently gives you a massive, massive boost to your shot. As far as I'm aware, shot feedback is actually better than turning meter off. Just turning off shot feedback and meter on, and I'm more comfortable playing meter on anyway, so it's ideal for me. But yeah, so Kirilenko's release pretty decent, but the dribbling, man, that is the kind of thing that is a bad thing for him. Like, look, oh. through the legs. He literally goes to a stop. He's got basic dribble moves like. He just doesn't really have anything. It's not like he can even move in the half court, like, and you're not. Well, to be fair, you're not gonna need him to move, but you're being able to move in the front court is kind of a big one. But or sorry, being able to move in the full court is a big one, which he can't do. He can't move in the half court. He's like, he's just not anything spectacular. Like, he's fine. Like, he's Bailey Howell level. But Bailey Howell is, you're only paying about 10k for Bailey Howell. Like, he's no better. He's probably worse than a Boris Dio. Like, I know Dio only has silver clamps. Like, he's probably worse than a Boris Dio. He doesn't really do anything. So anyway, now it's green 1-3. And I'm not turning the meter on. So basically, anything that looks like a full bar that goes in is a green. That is off. That's a white. Now let's get on to the game. Okay, so we're going to go Darren Williams, Draymond, and AK. Let's just see how we can get on. Like, he's not going to be able to create at all. Like, he really is not going to be able to do that. And just in general, I just don't see how offensively he's really going to be able to compete at this stage in the game. So we're playing, funnily enough, against Kirilenko, except he's got Duncan Robinson and Robert Pack. That is not the greatest team to come up against. Or, oh wow, he just tossed me the ball straight away, so... Wide open, not a great release. AK can't hit it. Is he spotting up in the proper range? Yes, he is. Can't hit it this time again. That's not good. Okay, pinch in. That's what he's there for. He's there for defense. He is going to be very weak on offense. He is going to be a pretty good defensive card. Okay, let's back off. Okay, we're good. We're all good. Not a good shot. And we run. Pretty sure he's got a good mid-range as far as I'm aware. And I just clanked that one, so maybe not. It's at least 80, I'm pretty sure. Huh, did he just try to take a layup with Duncan Robinson? Has he not been watching the NBA to know Duncan Robinson only takes threes? He only takes threes? I'm pretty sure, as far as I'm aware, Duncan Robinson actually holds the record this season of the highest percentage of total shots being three-pointers. Pretty sure like 80-something% of his shots were threes. Like, it's something ridiculous like that. That's not a chance going in. That's a complete brick. That's, nope. No catch and shoot. And that's kind of a big one. Not having catch and shoot is a very, very important badge to be missing. Steps into the 2 and knocks it down. Okay, 2 okay shots off pick and pops there, I guess. Defensively, he's going to be a beast, though. And come on, you should have blocked that. You should have blocked that one there. And... oh, wide open. That is good. That's an easy shot there. And he can... okay, my questions, does he step in the three-point line? The answer is no. He actually takes three-pointers, which is really good. Okay, 7-2. I'm not worried what... his release is awful. I'm not worried whatsoever about his AK hitting threes. Oh, we're back. We're using the stick, and he knocks down the green. Let's go. That is what we need right there. You can tell when they drop their hands that that's a green. Again, no feedback, so... it's weird the way the green light doesn't even flash when you turn off shot feedback. I'm almost certain it did last year. Good board, Dre. To AK. Pull up for 2, and it's another make. Let's go. Again, once you see them pulling down their hand, it is good every single time. He's not worth 25k. I'm gonna say that much. He's not as bad as I thought he was. He's not great, but like, he's not absolutely like unusably bad. Oh, we were in the window and we knock it down. There we go. Good shot there by AK. Now he's starting to cook. He's starting to cook with the stick. I'm just saying though, like, I think I need to start using the stick again, because it is like, if you can get the stick down, it's the easiest way to shoot. It's the easiest way to green in this game. I'm on our back. Oh, it's open. It's too deep. Off. Yeah, it was a bad release. Okay, wait back. Get the block. Nope. Okay, just let me inbound it. Get to AK. Speed's not awful. Like, that speed in the 70s, he actually does move quite well. Snatch back. You got fancy footwork silver. Why not? Pass to a wide open Darren Williams. You knocked it down. I was trying to trigger a hop step right there. Obviously didn't work great. But it's mad that like the gap between, that's horrible defense. His SIGs last year were unbelievable. This year, not so much. I'm guessing at some stage in the year he will get a pro, basically an all pro SIGs card. It's awful. But this card is not it. This is not as bad as I expected. This card. He's not someone I'd use. He is definitely not someone I would use if I was to like, if I was going into Unlimited. Because we have so many really good players that play the same position as him and can just do more. Like even like a Paul George can run a little bit. He can't really run. He's not the greatest in terms of just catch and shoot, but obviously not the worst. Just pass it, get it back out for 3. That's not a good release. Gotta hit that. Come on. I'm just trying to end this game now. Just need a 3 and a 2. And that is if they don't stop hitting. We had a massive lead. This right now is 16 to 12. And lovely stuff. Triggering some park dribbles there. Why? I'm pretty sure I clicked roll instead of pop, didn't I? If he rolled that hard, he probably was meant to roll. Okay, let's attack. Snatch back. We got space. Stick. Makes it. Good shot. There you go. Let's go by Kirilenko. We just need a 3-pointer now. I'm trying to bait. Baiting in I find it so hard to bait in TTO. I'm really bad at baiting this year. The players don't do it for you. Last year, the players basically bait it for you. This year, it's a lot more difficult. And I'm pretty sure I rolled. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's wide open. It's wide open, and that's a make. Nice pull up there. He's shooting really well from mid. Like, his mid-range is really good. But mid-range does not really matter on a cone. Like, on a 3-and-D player, mid-range does not really matter. Like, you would... Like, it's not the biggest deal in the world if you can pull up and hit that type of shot. Like, that's ended on assist. There we go. That's game. So anyway, that's the video. In terms of power forwards, AK is not as good as Dio. I'm going to say that right now. Similar, not quite as good. Dio shoots the ball better. He's got that behind the back, and he just moves more fluidly. But like, honestly, looking at power forwards, AK is as good as a Bailey Howell. He really is. He's probably as good as a Bailey Howell. This is probably the best comparison. He is a taller Dave the Busher. That's what he is. He is a 3-inch taller Dave the Busher. And is that worth 25k? Probably not. Is he going to make most people's teams? No. Like, he doesn't suit most people's style of play. He doesn't shoot the ball well enough. He doesn't score well enough. Yes, he's a good enough defender to make any team. He does not play enough offense to suit most people's style of play. But he's not terrible. He's not great. He's not terrible. And he's most definitely not worth 25k. I thought he would be a lot cheaper, but no. I'm guessing he probably will go down really, really cheap. Which is why I'm selling him right now. I think that he is going to go down really, really cheap because at the end of the 4 hours, when everyone started putting up for bids and people are going to be undercutting, I think he's going to fall down to around... I think you'll be getting him for less than 15k. I would be shocked to see him stay at more than 15k for a while, but again, at 15k, he's not the worst value in the world. He's not. 25 is definitely too steep. It is most definitely too steep for a card like this, but if you're looking at, say, 15k, that's not the worst price in the world. So anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it. We are selling our card right here for about 23,800. Just try to sell him quickly. He's a pretty decent player. And again, we've got a bunch of DS who are just that little bit better. Michael Cooper's way better. I'm saying this right now. Michael Cooper's way better than Kirilenko. Who else? We're looking at 2 guards. If you want to play people there, Cooper's way better. There's not that many great 2 guards, to be completely honest. At the small forward position, Christie's probably better. But at the end of the day, AK is not terrible. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
I think you only love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's robbing. Tyson with the fade, not the hair, my hands rocking. When I link with ball point, you know it's not